All right, so there is the National Health Service in the UK has just launched a pilot version of a breakthrough weight loss drug, right? Where you literally inject yourself and this weight loss jab reduces your body weight by up to 15%. It's now available to the public.
What is this fucking like?
Ozempic?
Oh yeah, Ozempic Part 2 or something?
It's getting really popular. They're doing these.
Don't take it, guys. Don't take it.
It just helps slow down your digestion to the point where like, a couple of my clients take it, and some of them they'll feel nauseous when they eat fried food.
Slows your digestion?
Yeah, so it just slows everything down. So then you just stay fuller for longer. So you just don't really want to eat. So it's like an appetite suppressant. So I think that's the one. That's how Ozempic works. I think.
Wow. But it makes you nauseous.
The way to approach things, I really liked how Andrew Huberman broke it down. He goes, if you have an issue with yourself, try to exhaust all behavioral remedies before you go through prescription or hormonal, because there is no such thing as like a free biological lunch.
Yeah.
Anything you do here is gonna do something somewhere else. So with the current one, Ozempic, I've heard it destroys your butt biome. I've heard it where it actually does reduce your weight, but it actually increases.
Butt biome?
That's right.
That's what I said.
You said butt
biome.
Yeah. You said butt biome.
You're
You're like an expert and just nodded.
it's gut.
But we couldn't get away with it at the same time.
But I made eye contact with Joe immediately.
Wait, what?
Gut biome.
It's your gut and your butt.
And then it does reduce your overall weight, but it actually increases your body fat percentage.
Huh.
So that's the opposite of what you want. You don't want to go from like 150 to 130, but then go from 20% body fat to 30% body fat. So,
But that sounds like too much talking and thinking for a lot of people. You know what I mean? They just want some hydroxy cut, you know?
Some fen-fen.
So because the appetite suppressant is so powerful, I think another problem some people might experience is what happens when they get off of it. What happens to your appetite? Like, did you create those habits to be able to sustain your new weight, or is your appetite gonna upregulate and then you're gonna be like, I need to eat fucking everything? Because you do see that happen with people that like cut a bunch of weight and they do it probably not in the best way, and then once they stop dieting, they just gotta get fucking.
Or like
everything.
the dudes that are on steroids, they come off and now if they're fucking titty squirt milk and shit, you want that?
Yeah, you want that, Anthony?
Maybe.
All right.
You are speaking from like a professional nutritionist point of view, and some people just want the fucking answer.
Yeah, I
mean?
just hear this.
Yeah.
True. Then just
different strokes for
just
different
get the pill then.
Yeah.
This is actually an actual jab, like a shot, and it's called Wegovy, Wegovy. And we're sponsored by them, so make sure that but no, the funny thing is, in the fine print though, when they're talking about clinical trials and stuff like that, a new weight loss injection has been found to lead up to a 15% reduction in body mass in clinical trials when it's used alongside changes in diet, physical activity, and behavioral support.
So you still have to do all the other stuff, right?
That goes with everything.
That's like the freaking the cereal commercial where they put the grapefruit and the milk and all that shit next to the picture, and they're like part of a balanced breakfast.
Part of a balance.
Because that's even with Adderall, right? You're like, oh, this thing makes me smart. Yeah, but you still gotta read while you take it. You can't fucking take it and go, oh, I'm getting fucking real. You still gotta do some shit.
That's like the back of a fucking DiGiorno pizza. It's like, have it with a salad. It's like, dude, nobody's doing it.
I'm eating 2 of these tonight.
Literally nobody. I should make a little garden salad.
With a salad.
So stupid.
As a wise man once said, it isn't gonna suck itself.
Yep.
There's also that.
Who was it?
Yeah, who said
Aristotle, dude.
How often, Anthony? How often do you have to get this
Iceberg Slim.
shot? Is it like one-time thing? For
It depends on the medication, like depending on the dosage. So like some people, depending on how much weight you have to lose or what the doctor kind of talks to you about, they'll give you higher dosage and you probably take more frequently. But I don't know the exact dosage for people. Some of my clients, they do it like once every other week or so, but they're on a low dosage.
if there ever was a quick answer like this that had no negative side effects,
I think
100%.
would you do it?
I think it's on its way. I think this is the first stage of it being like being better,
Well,
you know.
like fucking nanotech that goes in there and just eats belly fat.
I think there's another weight loss drug that they're doing because I think the big argument with like Ozempic, some of these weight loss drugs is that, like what Bart was saying, you'll lose a bunch of weight, but a lot of it is proportionate body fat and muscle. and usually it's like a body composition thing. We want people to have more muscle than fat, obviously, so they'll be healthier.
But it drops your muscle and also thins your tendons. So that's not very good either.
Because some people just don't eat.
Your tendon.
How do you know this shit?
Dropping body weight isn't... Because I'm a comedian.
Study these things.
My bad. Noted.
And sometimes too, it's such a powerful appetite suppressant. This is just from some people that I know that are taking it. They just don't eat at all. So it's like they can go the whole day without eating, and they just continue like just losing a bunch
just
of weight.
crappy health generally.
Exactly. So it's just like it allows. If you don't fix your health habits, you still are gonna practice your poor habits. Like if you didn't have the Ozempic, how would you lose the weight?
It's kind of easier though to binge watch a TV series and then take pills.
Definitely.
Rather than going to the gym.
It's 100% easier. But then again, I think at the end of it, some people may not get what they're looking for with the drug. You know, like, because you got to think long term on some of this stuff, I think.
That's true. If you want a booty build, you
true.
still got a booty build.
If I eat an entire frozen pizza, normally.
With the
right?
garden salad.
No, normally. Just normally. But then I'm like, you know what? I should be healthier. I'm going to eat an entire frozen pizza and a salad. That's healthy, right? That's being healthier.
No.
That's a step towards more like health.
Absolutely not, dude.
Croutons.
Hey, just instead of having the whole pizza, have 3/4 of the pizza. How about that? Start there, you know?
But I had the salad after.
That's cool.
That's like when you go to McDonald's, but you have a extra large Diet Coke because you're healthy.
Yeah. That's still kind of works, though.
You know what does work? You ever watch those fucking Lipo videos where they're just fucking jabbing the giant needle in their person's like belly?
That's crazy.
Just sucking out globs of fat.
Wow.
Dude, that's crazy.
But even that, there's like a protocol you have to do with that too. Like, I've had clients who've done like liposuction, and they have they do like the stomach stapling too.
Oh yeah.
Like they have a very
Where they make your
strict
stomach
protocol
smaller.
where you have to even measure the amount of water you could drink a day. So it's like you're still fucking tracking food anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like
It does look pretty trippy
around.
when people get lipo and stuff. But like, because I have friends that have gotten like massive lipo, but then they still have like big faces or like fat hands. Because you can't like do anything about that.
Or like nice lipo, but you still got fat hands.
look how fat your wrists are.
It's like a crazy thing because we were like analyzing it. We're like, dude, you can't really like. Can you like lipo your hands?
Probably
I
not.
actually feel like Japan has it pretty good because their policy is a lot of the their big corporations will be like, if your BMI or waist size is past this, we won't insure you. So if you don't care about your health, why should we? And I'm like, incentives like that's kind of cool. Where
It's
it's like
crazy.
That I love that.
where it's like if
That with a combination of a lot of bullying out there, perfect health. Perfect health.
Ostracizing.
because then why else? Like let's say you get through your own actions and decisions, you are like 200 pounds overweight, and then now you're like, okay, insurance company, your problem, take care of me, you know? And it's like, dude, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I was just in Japan for the last 2 weeks, and we actually had a conversation out there because like midway through the trip, number one, there wasn't a day that went by that I wasn't minimum doing 10,000 steps. Just the lifestyle out there. Yeah. And then we actually had a conversation because I was looking around and I was like, number one difference, there's no fucking fat people.
Everyone's walking, dude.
I didn't see a single fat person that wasn't a tourist.
Well, if you give them a consequence, like, fuck, I want medical insurance.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Like, I wish America would do more things to sneakily add stuff in like the everyday lifestyle.
I think
'Cause
it's
need shit like that
difficult
too. I think it's
to
dope.
not get fat here because
Especially in LA.
our food and then the
Yeah.
way we eat here is different from Japan, right?
Yeah.
The portions are bigger, and then we wake up, we sit at the breakfast table, we sit in our car, and then we sit in our office, and then we sit during lunch. There's no like walking.
And the healthier the food, the more expensive it is.
There's something in
Yeah.
the food. There's something in the food for sure. If you look at how many homeless people here are fat. 'Cause are we the only country?
true.
Are we the only country that has
We're
fat
the
homeless
only one
people?
with that.
Yeah, something's
We're-
up with the food for sure. Then.
It's a weird time where like back then poor people were actually hungry, but now the poor people in America are fat.
Well, think about like you go to 7-Eleven, you can get a whole pizza for like $1.
Yeah, dude.
The amount of times you brought up pizza is kind of funny.
I'm just saying.
Must be
It's
fucking
very,
awesome.
Some pizza now, dude.
very cheap.
There's all these videos too coming out of like these people studying abroad, right? Or like Europeans coming to the US and they're saying like, I'm eating the same shit. Like I eat pizza, I eat burgers or whatever, but then the kids that are studying abroad in Europe, they're talking about how like I lost like 25 pounds.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not changing what I do, but I think it's because, well, for one, they all walk out there, so you're burning so many calories just like going from pizza shop to the bar or whatever. And then two, it's like I think that they use different stuff. They have different regulations in their food. Like they don't use high fructose corn syrup. They don't use like a lot
Sodium everywhere. We do sodium in every fucking thing.
of preservatives, all that stuff. Like they have different regulations.
Yeah, because they're not trying to extend the shelf life to like 50 years of everything they put on there.
Yeah, and then I've been reading shit about how long it takes for synthetic things to break down in your body. So when you combine that with the sugars and all that stuff, it just takes so much longer for that to be processed. And if we're not moving, yeah.
General lifestyle seems to be the main
Most
thing.
people don't walk enough. 100%. Like that's it.
And it's hard to walk because like I enjoy walking, right? But you have to go to a park to walk.
You have to be
Some people don't live in neighborhoods where you can.
It's not safe for them to walk,
you
man.
can't just walk around the block.
Can't even go outside.
But also though too is like people aren't really that creative with finding ways to walk because who wants to just pace around like a crazy person?
Yeah.
You go to a casino in Vegas and it tricks you. You do like 25,000 steps and you don't even know.
Exactly. That's true actually. Like I know some people like you were telling me what he does when he's trying to get his step count, he just walks in place in front of the TV. But how many people are willing to do that?
And I just pretend I'm on a treadmill, but I'm just on like fucking floor.
Yeah. Not a lot of people are willing
This
to
guy's
do that.
making sure his tendons are thick or whatever. Like.